Do you think my husband was happy I did this to the yard while he was at work one day? Probably not. So let's rewind a bit. I was trying to be nice and thoughtful and all that great stuff, so I came up with a logical plan of digging up the backyard for him this past Christmas. I know they say food is the way to a man's heart, among other things, but I thought this seemed like the easier route, if you know what I mean. So I took it. With that said, I started digging and digging, but really it was the gopher's fault I had to do this much digging because really this is an easy process. After I got a little trench made, I set up our new 3D printing sprinkler system. That's right, freaking 3D printing water on the dang lawn. What's cooler than that? I completed this entire project in one day while my hubby was at work, and now we have zero overspray and use less water to keep this back lawn looking as manicured as me. Just kidding. We all know I look like poo most of the time, but in all honesty, this is such a cool product that is super DIY friendly, and if you want to knock the socks off of your husband and give him all the control in the world with being able to tell his sprinklers exactly where the water drops need to hit, dialing each sprinkler area in like he is playing Madden with his Wi-Fi controlled sprinkler app, then this is your answer. Get yourself an irrigreen system and start showing these men how to keep these lawns green and have fun too.